Okay, what's up YouTube? This is my first pickups video. Got a lot to get through, so I'll get started. We're going to cover PSP, PS2, SNES, and eventually the Mega Drive. So if we get started on the PSP titles, first one I picked up is Exit. This is actually my second copy of this game. Basically, when it comes to PSP games, I'm a little bit OCD. The first copy I had, the manual was a bit messed up, so I ended up picking up this second copy for about a couple of quid on eBay. It's a good puzzle game, and it's definitely one that I wanted for the collection. Next thing I bought was the Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel. This is actually the first time I've ever bought one of these graphic novels. So I'm a big fan of Metal Gear, so anything to do with Metal Gear I'm willing to check out. So hopefully this will be good. Next game I got was Infected. I hear a lot of good things about this game, so I just thought I'd give it a try. It was cheap, so yeah, I'll pick it up. Next game is Half Minute Hero. This game, again, I've been hearing a lot of good things about. It's basically an RPG in which you're basically supposed to save the world in 30 seconds. So you sort of level up your character, and you go through the quest, and it's all got to be done in 30 seconds. Apparently everyone says it's a really fun game, so I look forward to giving it a shot. Next game is God's Eater Burst. This is like a Monster Hunter style game. Again, I've heard a lot of good things about this game, so I definitely look forward to checking it out. Next one is Logan Shadow, which is part of the Siphon Filter series. This game I've sort of been waiting patiently to get because I wanted to get it for a good price, and on eBay for a brief moment people were sort of selling them for stupid prices, so I had to wait before I could get it, and also to get a black label. For some reason this game was really a bit of a pain to get as an original black label, but finally got it now, and yeah, it's a great series to get. Last game for the PSP is the Power Stone collection. Again, this is actually my second copy of this game. If any of you guys saw my PSP collection video, I actually had the US version of this game, so this is the UK version with slightly different artwork. Yeah, I saw it in the store for like £2, so I had to pick it up at that price because this is an excellent game. I mean, this is basically two games, so yeah, definitely had to get it. Alright guys, the next lot of games that I got are PS2 games. Like, I've been trying to, for me the PS2 is what I'm collecting for. I'm not necessarily going for a full collection, but I'm just going for titles that really appeal to me, and games that will, I can look back and play, whether or not now, but I can look back and play them from years to come. So they definitely, in my opinion, have to be sort of quality titles, or just general titles that in some way just appeal to me. So the first one I got is Ring of Red. I love the artwork of this. It's like a strategy game. I always sort of see this game as a precursor to Valkyrie Chronicles on the PS3, and the Valkyria Chronicles, beg your pardon. Valkyria Chronicles on the PS3 and on the PSP with the sequel. This is sort of like what they sort of try to do with on PS2 technology, and yeah, I've played it a little bit. It's quite fun, but I haven't really had a chance to get into it yet. I'll put it up there. Next game I got is Fahrenheit. You know, this is the game made by the same people that eventually went on to do Heavy Rain. It's a similar style of game. I get the impression that they really were sort of limited by technology, and which is why they sort of did Heavy Rain, but haven't really had a chance to play this fully yet. I've tried it out a little bit, and so far it's very similar to Heavy Rain. So I look forward to giving this one another go at some point. Next game I picked up was Samurai Musashi. Was that it? Yeah. You know, it's a great little sort of 3D action game. I saw it for a good price, and this is definitely one of those games I don't see very often in the wild. So I definitely had to pick it up. Next game is Drakengard. This is a Square Enix game. I haven't played it. Looks like some sort of action sort of third-person game. So be interesting to try this one out. Next one I got is Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. This was supposed to be like the online Resident Evil game. You can play it offline, but it was meant to be sort of played online with a group of people. I'm a sucker for Resident Evil games, and so I had to pick this up for the PS2 collection. Next game I got was Crazy Taxi. This is actually I had to rebuy this. I used to own this, and I very foolishly traded it in. So when I decided I was going to start collecting for the PS2, I had to pick this up again because this is actually a really fun game, and I saw it for a very good price in my local game store, so definitely had to pick it up. Next game is Tenchu Fatal Shadows. Again, I saw this game in the wild. I had to pick it up. This game you don't actually see that much in stores, so it's the rarer of the two Tenchu games on the PS2. So I definitely had to pick this one up. Assault Suits Vulcan. This is basically a remake of a game that was on the Super Nintendo called Cybernator, which I also own. You know, it's just basically a 32-bit version of it. Haven't really had a chance to get into it that much. A lot of people say they don't like this game, but I've yet to really have a playthrough, so I don't really have an opinion of it yet. The next game I got was the Saint Seiya The Hades. This is based on an anime of the 80s, which was very big in Europe and South America. Not big in the UK at all. In fact, the first time I'd heard of this anime was when I was in Colombia, which is where I'm from originally, where it was massive at the time. So I was actually very used to watching this show in Spanish. And when I saw the games come out over here, I didn't get them at the time, but they're basically 3D beat 'em ups, and they do appeal to me. I did like this anime, so had to pick it up. This is the first game of that same series, the Saint Seiya the Sanctuary. Again, you know, I had to pick it up. I actually bought it with the other one. It was being sold together. This is actually the first one's actually the hardest to come by, and usually the most expensive. So when I saw the deal of the two together, it basically made this game a lot cheaper than trying to get it individually. So definitely had to pick it up. The next game I got was Sword of Destiny. As you can see, it's sealed. I bought it off eBay. It actually only cost me about £1. So it's like an action game sort of thing. It's basically like a Devil May Cry clone. But yeah, I had to pick it up for that price because it's brand new. It's still sealed, and yeah, it's worth it. Lastly, I got Drakengard 2, which was the sequel to the Drakengard game. Haven't played it, so I look forward to trying it out at some point. Alright guys, the next set of games I'm going to show you is the PS1 games I've bought recently. I'm not really going for a full PS1 collection, but I am going for games that I missed out on initially, and ones I really wanted to get. So the first game I got is Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro. This game, basically I had the first game, and the first game was excellent, so I look forward to trying this one out, because I heard a lot of good things. I don't know why I didn't pick up this game originally, but I'm glad I've got it now, and I look forward to giving this a playthrough. Next game I got was Omega Boost. This was made by the people that do the Gran Turismo series. The best way to describe this game is Panzer Dragoon, but with mech robots. I always wanted to get this back in the day, but for some reason I passed on it then, and it started to become quite hard to find. But recently on eBay, quite a few titles popped up, so definitely had to give it a go. The next game I got was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is like a 2D beat 'em up by Capcom, and this was a game that I wanted to get back in the day, and for some reason I couldn't find it anywhere in stores. I was so happy when I finally got this game, because probably for the best part of 10 years, over 10 years now, I wanted this game. And for me, having this game in my collection, for me anyway, completes my PS1 2D beat 'em ups. So I'm very happy to have this game. It's an excellent 2D fighter from Capcom. Very strange game, but very fun as well. Definitely highly recommended if you can find it, because it doesn't come on eBay that often. Lastly, another game aside from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I really wanted to get, but for some reason it was not around. I couldn't find it anywhere in stores. It was a launch game for the PS1, but I don't know. It must have come out in very limited quantities, because I never saw it in stores. And that game is Rapid Reload. Again, very happy to get this game in the condition that it was in. I bought it off a collector, so this game is in very good condition. Disc has got no scratches on it. Case is excellent. Manual's fine. Very chuffed. This game is like a Gunstar Heroes style of game. This game, I've heard people say that it's not as good as Gunstar Heroes. Everyone's sort of unfairly comparing it to Gunstar Heroes, but I think the game is fine. It plays great. It looks great. The music's great. It's just basically a Gunstar Heroes style of game. So if you like Gunstar Heroes, this is definitely a game for you. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this video in half, but check in for part 2, where I will be covering my Mega Drive pickups, and you don't want to miss that, because that is going to be an epic video. So yeah, check back for part 2. Thanks guys.